Okay, more tips in playback preferences and logic. Now we're going to focus in specific areas. Whenever we want to pay close attention to a determined region because I don't know, we need to hear it over and over. There are some quick tips that might be useful for you. Let's say that I want to browse something in this area and I'm going to zoom in like this. And I want to play this over and over for whatever reason I'm interested in this, and I don't want to be browsing again. So a very useful trick here would be to use key Control plus spacebar. This is what's going to do. It's going to play from the left window edge. So if I have this selected and I press this to Control plus spacebar, as I say, Logic is going to begin playing from this left edge. It might move it a little because I'm using MIDI and it's going to adjust so it can begin on something specific and not in void, let's say. But still, it's going to play on left window edge. So like this, Control plus spacebar. There you go. Let's say that I'm going to use something different. And again, if I press the same, it's going to start in the left window edge. So Control plus spacebar, it always goes like this. I stop. Control plus spacebar, like this. Same applies, going back. Same applies if, let's say that I have whatever region selected, blah, 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 and I open this. And this is now, the piano roller is now my active window. If I press the same, it's going to begin again in the left window edge. Okay, I'm going to move this a bit because otherwise it's not going to get the full note. So Control plus spacebar is going to start always in the left window edge. Da-da. Sorry, you just saw that this moved a little because I have this selected, and this is going to always show me the active window following the play of Logic. Shouldn't I have had this selected, it wouldn't have moved the window, but anyway, you get my point. Whenever I want to browse something particular, instead of having to move the playhead around, I can always, browse wherever I want, and if I just want to start playing in there, I don't even have to touch the mouse. Control plus spacebar. It does the trick. Wonderful. Now, another one that I find very useful. If I want to focus on a determined region and I want to, make a creative decision or edit it or whatever, I find this precise button very, very useful. Whenever we all know about cycle. We know that we have it here, we can select it, or we can also select it instead of using the mouse, using the key C as for cycle, on and off, on and off. But if I need to do this, and if I need to go all the way up here and adjust it, and this, yes, of course, Logic is going to be playing in a loop in this area that I have selected, but I still waste time because I need to adjust, and I am always doing these movements that I want to avoid. So something very useful for me here, it's, oh, sorry, this you already see, it's highlighted here because I have it edited. So what this does is it adjusts automatically the cycle to whatever region I have selected. So let's say that I want to focus in this little part here. As soon as I click on it, cycle, it's going to jump and adjust itself precisely to that region. So I select it. As you can see, cycle jumped and coincides perfectly with this region. So if I want to play, I go directly from this point. Okay, I do the same here, and it is following my selection of region again. It's a great button. Okay, I just love it. For me, it's very useful. Now, if you don't have it in your transport bar, you can always customize your transport bar by right-clicking. Sorry, on the transport bar, you go to Customize Transport Bar, and this one precisely, it's cycle. You can see it just disappeared here. I'm going to select it again. There you go. So for me, this is a very useful one. When I am done, just click OK, and that's set up for me.